Now, before I start anything I got to say, no matter what you hear me say, no matter what piece of information I lay out in front of you, please tag that with "cause of God." My life is covered with grace and favor. You know, Bishop Jakes told me one time, when you got favor on your life, no matter what you're thrown into, you're going to always rise to the top. All of this that I have is really because of the grace of God. Now, I'm going to tell you something. You got to have a tremendous work ethic. In other words, you got to have a lot of dogs. You really do, man, if you want to be successful, because it's going to be a lot of trying times. So you have to have a tremendous work ethic.
Hard work works. Working really hard is what successful people do.
Faith without works is dead. You go to church and you learn all these scriptures, but then you don't apply none of them to your life. I maxed out 3-4 scriptures to get here. I kid you not. I'd love to tell you I'm the funniest person ever lived, but I ain't. I'd love to tell you I'm the greatest entertainer, but I ain't. But listen, man, everything you have in this world, somebody imagine. Your real life, the one God really got for you, is in your imagination. It is not in your current situation. And if you've been living like that, you have then restricted yourself to a commonality that is really not yours. Let me tie that to the scripture. We've all heard this, right? Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. All that means is in the beginning, you just hope something pop up. I was hoping I would get on TV. I wrote it on a piece of paper when I was 10. I want to be on TV. The problem I had when I wrote it at 10 was I suffered from a severe stuttering problem. But when I wrote it on the paper, it wasn't factual. It was just hope. Faith is the substance of things that you hope for. You just hope something jumps. And then you're supposed to start believing then. Because now it turns into faith. What is the evidence of things not seen? Your imagination really is. It's the evidence of things not seen. Because you're the only one can see it. The moment you don't believe in your imagination, you negate what he got for you. Your problem is you keep telling your imagination to the wrong people. How many times, man, have you had a tremendous idea when told to your loved ones and your so-called friends? And you thought since they was your loved ones and their friends, you believed you was wrong. Some of y'all still sitting here with the ambition of opening a business one day, but you scared to go start the business because you got a job and you got bills. Everybody got bills. Hell, I got bills. You're going to let the fact that you got some bills stop you from opening the business, the thing that God done put in your imagination? Everybody got it. Your real life is in your imagination. I'm just a real dude. I don't even have education. I don't use 4-syllable words. The only 4-syllable word I know is my bank account. What I'm sharing with you is stuff that everybody can apply today. I'm 60 years old, but I still rely on my imagination. See, if you think you're too old to make it, let me give you a prime example. Colonel Sanders has been frying chicken his whole life. Colonel Sanders didn't get a franchise till he was in his 60s. So if you're sitting there thinking because you got a little gray on you, as long as God waking you up in the morning, that's the sign that he ain't through with you. Man, you know what I'm asking God for right now? If you can see my vision board, blown away. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting something. God got a big life for you. These principles of success, they've taken all of these scriptures and they put them in books. They just reworded it because people don't know how to read the Bible. The smallest scripture I ever read changed my life. You have not because you ask not. I'm just giving you real talk now. I'm just trying to tell you how I got here. See, you have not because you ask not. When the last time you really asked me for something? Or do you keep making requests that's inside the confines of your nature? I do not live my life in the confines of what anybody says to me. So now, if you have not because you ask not, do you understand if you up your ass, he has to up his ear? This is simple stuff that anybody can apply. You ain't even gotta have no degree to do this. You can start this today and change your whole game. Because you're gonna need grace and favor anyway. But you gotta ask for something. This ain't a magic trick, man. I have asked God for some.